Here's a short that I'm in live. Just the example I want to give you, I've shorted 10 contracts as a pivot bounce. The point here is, as much as the zero leg has rolled over, simple mistake that'll still pay off, but I didn't wait for the candle to close, so I've taken a bit of heat. Now I'm probably about to reach my target. I'll just put a hold on this video while I hit my target, but the lesson is wait for the candle to close in the direction of your trade. So you can see here I had just over here I had a T1 signal. So let me just have a look at this, pull this up here for you. Let's get rid of some of the things here. So see here I had my T1, so I had a T1. I'm waiting. You can see I've just touched my target, haven't been filled, it's bounced back up again. Now here normally, of course, what you would do is pull, or consider at least pulling your stop down. So I've touched my 4-tick target, and actually 3 of my contracts have actually been filled, 3 out of 10. I'm just going to well, let's have a look here, and I'm actually going to pull down and go to break even on this one, just because everything else is pointing up if you look at everything here. So if we look at our moving averages, it could go either way. I believe it's rolling over. I've got a zero lag, sorry, I've got a zero line crossover on my platinum. We can see here this blue line, I call it the trigger line. I'm under the trigger line. My long-term stoke is starting to roll over. However, I've still gone to break even because I've got a rule that once I touch my target, I then go to break even either way. And you can see here I was out with a nice profit either way, and I was for 7 contracts I was out there, but 3 I went out at break even. That's my rules. So we can see here I've actually drawn up a few other things here on this market. May as well have a quick look. Great indication is short. When the market opened on the FESX today, we can see here we had a lower high signaled by my paint bar here, and away it went. And I had a T2, another T2 you would have been stopped out at, and we can see there we had an 89 bounce. As everyone knows, it's on average about a 90% accurate trade, so we bounce off the 89 using the T2 sorry, the T1 signal. T1 all winning trades. Another one, and the comment I just put in here before I took this trade was, believe in the trend. The trend is your friend until it ends. So when you're in these strong trends, keep taking them, because 80% of the time you'll take a counter trend, and guess what happens? They continue. Stay in these. Now for the experienced traders that work with me, you'll know that we've had a T69 set up here. So we can see here the blue line, our trigger line, and the zero lag have crossed. We've got a break of the channel, so you can see here that was a long signal. But when I saw this pivot bounce, I couldn't help myself there. So as much my target there was $453. I didn't quite get that. Well, maybe it will deliver, but I touched it. I was filled 7 contracts. Then I decided to go to break even, because I think it's very important that quite often, and actually time and time again, you'll see when you trade you'll hit your target but you don't get filled. And that's one of the things also with back testing. Quite often we'll go and back test a strategy, we'll see that our target is touched, but in real life we may not have been filled. Now right here right now I'm actually going to short another 10 contracts, and the reason I'm shorting
order fill,
what I've got right here is a T69. Now T69 is when I have a close over. I'm going to lift my stop up just 1 tick here, so I'm 2 ticks above, and the T69 is when we roll over. I've got a cross of my zero lag and my trigger line. So just coincidentally this has happened while I'm live. So we'll just put this on hold a moment until we see what happens. So just an update, you can see we've ticked down a couple of ticks off our target. So I'll put you on hold a moment and we'll see where we go. A couple of minutes later, traders, we're still patiently waiting for it to tick down another 2 ticks. I want this trade to win. Naturally, whenever you're doing a live training and you're recording, naturally you want a trade to come through, besides the fact that there's 10 contracts riding on this. So we'll go back on hold for a moment and we'll see what happens. Okay traders, well, a couple of minutes later we actually got filled on all the contracts, so I thought I'd cancel the other contracts that I hadn't. So we can see here that we're out with all the contracts. Our target on the first lot was 4 ticks. On the second lot it was for 3 ticks. So one of those trades was a pivot bounce and an 89 bounce. So see, the 89 has come down at my paint bar. Before we take the trade, we wait for the 0 leg to roll over. As it's rolled over here, we then had a T69. Now it's the chart is a little crowded, so let me just remove the blue line here. Now you can see my channel when that rolls over and my trigger line crosses through the 0 leg, which you did up there. That is a very good indication of a change in trend. It may be short-term, it may be long-term. That is why I shorted the market right there. So we picked up 4 ticks on 10 contracts and we picked up 3 here. I made an error when I actually canceled the order, but never mind, it all still worked out. So you can just see how quick and how easy it is to actually execute these trade setups. Another thing on that is trading doesn't have to be difficult. Some of the best trade setups are some of the simplest. Now you can see here I've got a whole lot of indicators on my chart here. A lot of these I could actually remove, like most of these here you see in the subgraph. I don't even really need to have those here. This one here, my platinum, we don't really alert. All that really does is give me a good signal of divergence trades and when to stay short. But we can see here we're in an incredible amount of chop going by the platinum here, but yet on the NASDAQ, on the ES, it works absolutely brilliantly. Here we can see our slingshots working fantastically here. We can see here now we've got almost a double bottom really is formed here. It doesn't suit my trade qualifications here, and for me, where I'm recording from, it's 7:38 p.m. so I'm going back down with my family. But still, this is a very nice couple of trades very quickly as a real live illustration. So as I said, believe in the trend, believe in the trades. If I'd have been trading here tonight, I've been out training all day, so I'm exhausted today, but T11 winner, and we can just see one after another. We've had out of it so far, we've had 1, 2, 3, we would have had 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, only one loss there. So traders, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and please spread and send around the link to other traders you may know. Thank you.